ADQ and IHC seek to merge Modon Properties into Q Holding, and DAE's first half profit rises 13%. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. ADQ and IHC Capital Holding have submitted an offer to merge their stakes in Modon Properties with the IHC's Q Holding. Abu Dhabi Sovereign Wealth Fund and IHC seek to create one of the region's largest real estate, hospitality, events and catering platforms. ADQ says it will also add its stake in Abu Dhabi National Exhibitions Company. The combined group would have an implied market cap of $11.9 billion. E&D has submitted an offer to increase its stake in Vodafone by 20%. E&D has been gradually building up its stake in the British telco since May last year, when it acquired a 9.8% stake for $4.4 billion. Its ownership as of April stood at 14.61%. E&D's cooperation with Vodafone is awaiting regulatory approvals in countries where Vodafone operates. Officials say they hope to have approvals in the next 3 to 4 months. Dubai Aerospace Enterprises' profit before tax and exceptional items increased by 13% year-on-year to $150.4 million. First half revenue rose 15% year-on-year to $670.1 million. DAE says its first half results demonstrate the strong demand it's seeing for aircraft. It says COVID-era deferral programs are being repaid ahead of schedule, and secondary market aircraft valuations remain robust. The dollar barely budged today despite Fitch's U.S. sovereign debt downgrade to AA+ from AAA. The dollar index, which tracks the currency against 6 peers, stood at 0.18% higher at 102.18 around midday. Analysts say even when there's bad news, businesses and people value the dollar for paying invoices and dollar-denominated debts. Asian markets sank today, though, jolted by Fitch's downgrade and soft economic data. Hong Kong plummeted after more than a week of strong gains, with tech firms taking the brunt of the selling. It came after China set out rules to limit children's screen time. That added to lingering worries about the Chinese economy. The Hang Seng closed down 2.5%. The Shanghai Composite closed down 0.9%. And that brings us to today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking, which reflects pressure European markets suffered today, with our biggest loser, LVMH's Bernard Arnault, down $6.1 billion with net wealth of $224.4 billion. Our second biggest loser today is Elon Musk, down $4.1 billion with net wealth of $237.2 billion. And our third place loser is grocery wholesaler Rick Cohen, down $2.3 billion with net wealth of $25.5 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest Billionaires news. British military equipment maker BAE Systems saw a 57% jump in net profit to $1.2 billion for the first half of this year as government defense spending rises amid the war in Ukraine. Revenue climbed 13% to $14.06 billion. Analysts say BAE benefited from a general rearmament among NATO countries as the Ukraine war continues. An Airbus and U.S. space exploration firm Voyager Space have launched a JV to develop a commercial alternative to replace the International Space Station. Starlab should be complete by the end of this decade. Officials say Starlab will reliably meet the known demand for global space agencies while opening new opportunities for commercial users. In replacing the ISS, NASA plans to purchase services rather than manage programs itself, as it already does with sending astronauts into space. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.